This will be a day long remembered. Now I am the master.
Welcome to another episode of Legends and Theories. And welcome to my review of Batman and Deadpool #1. If you have no idea what I'm talking about and think I'm crazy, I'm not. This is a brand new crossover between Batman and Deadpool that just released. So that's honestly just pretty exciting, and I did pick it up. I managed to get it with my monthly comic book shipment, and although I'm really behind on that, I also discovered another thing which you'll be seeing in about 30 minutes, me talking about, but honestly, this is honestly just a great comic. The main story is that the Joker has gone and hired Deadpool to be able to take down Batman, realizing that he's getting his own way. He wants to find someone just as crazy as him. Batman uses his detective skills, although Deadpool doesn't use his fourth wall abilities to figure out that Bruce Wayne is Batman. But honestly, it was just a lot of fun. Deadpool being in there, obviously having the Joker there is something that really does feel needed, and yeah, honestly, I mean, it was just a lot of fun with the story. Batman completely playing Deadpool, knowing that he could turn the Joker against Deadpool was just perfect, and him setting up a trap for him. It was just a truly incredible story. The two just played off each other so well, and the writers did such a great job with it. And I mean, it was the not the best one of actually the stories in here, because that's not the only story in here. There are some other mini stories, but of all of them, like, this is the main story, and while it's really good, I feel like it's just not as good as the next one I'll be talking about, which was easily my favorite one of them, and that was the Wonder Woman and Captain America crossover. And this was just such a great one where both characters were incredible together. In this, it really reminded me of the older one that was a crossover between Batman and Captain America, although this one did not have as much time as that comic. So it was a lot more condensed, but honestly, it was just super interesting to see this Captain America and Wonder Woman are flash between two scenes. One where Captain America is trying to kill Hitler when he has him cornered, and it's actually Wonder Woman talking him out of it, where Captain America is just so tired of just everything that's going on, he's on his breaking point. Then it goes through just so many other things throughout their history, like the really infamous time where Wonder Woman killed Maxwell Lord. That's actually retconned in this universe to have been prevented by Captain America talking her down, and the two just serving together in a just a really just would have been interesting DC universe where on DC Marvel universe where both teams exist. It's not really clear if it is the Justice League or the Avengers or what the team would be called, but it was just super interesting to see. It looks like it was also very Batman, not Batman series, DC AU inspired, where it does look like Wonder Woman, well, this is implied to fall in love with Batman and have a kid with him. And honestly, that was interesting. There's so many other great things you see as Wonder Woman is essentially immortal and ages far slower. She goes and sees Cap's death and has this just really well written scene between them. And I just pulled up the comic, just look at it, and they're just reflecting on this entire history where you only see brief glimpses of it. This comic, looking at it, is only like like 6 or 7 pages, and honestly, I mean, it's just really, really, really well done. Honestly, it was just so much fun, and I think it was. I mean, it was just a really intriguing story. But yeah, going through it, it was just a lot of fun. I think really well done, and just had this really fleshed out universe. And that last scene between Wonder Woman and Cap, Cap is dying from his injuries in a battle with looks like Thanos, Darkseid, and someone else. Probably a Marvel villain that I'm not aware of. But it was honestly just really, really well done. And then the next one, it's Jeff and Crypto. I mean, what it's nothing too extreme. They're just like playing catch with the ball until they're called home. And yeah, I mean, honestly, I mean, it's nothing too insane. It was a fun story, especially after a giant emotional story like the last one. But yeah, honestly, just a lot of fun, really well done, and it was just a fun one. Next, Daredevil and Green Arrow. Third best of these, honestly, it was just super interesting. It just felt like a normal story where two heroes would meet each other and not in any special like multiverse travel or anything like that. It's just a normal fun story where two different heroes meet up. And I think that Green Arrow and Daredevil played off each other really well. A really cool little scene where the two of them go and it's a like sideways comic panel page. I don't know if that's the official term or anything, but that was honestly just it was just really cool to see, and the story was definitely probably was grounded of them. It was just them fighting League of Assassins slash the Hand and then Count Virgo, and yeah, honestly, just really solid. And I think they did a really good job of writing this one. Rocket and Raccoon and Green Lantern, definitely the most crazy of them. I really really couldn't believe how insane this one was. This is probably number four of them, where it's a cultural exchange program between the Green Lantern Corps and the Guardians of the Galaxy. We see this almost exclusively from the side of the Green Lantern Corps, where Rocket Raccoon is a temporary Green Lantern and just abusing his power, doing a bunch of insane stuff, and really pushing boundaries. And the Guardians want to get rid of him as quickly as possible. So like, please, please just take him back. And they're like, sure, if you take your guy back. And they're like, wait, what are you talking about? And you realize that Hal Jordan is having the exact same problem where Parallax is taking him over again, and he's going insane with the Infinity Gauntlet and just trying to take over the universe. Was honestly, I mean, it was just a lot of fun for this one. When was this one? I think this one's only like flipping through it. It's like it's just literally just a page in between the two of them. It's just the absolute chaos of everything. So Rocket Raccoon shoots and presumably kills Sinestro. Then he's gambling. He robs a casino with Green Arrow, and then you have the thing where it's revealed that Hal Jordan has returned to being Parallax and has taken the Infinity Gauntlet and presumably killed Thanos. I mean, it's just honestly crazy, and it was just such a fun one to read through. I mean, literally, it's just like it's one page, like the front sides of one page each, so you literally could just look at the entire comic panel and read it in like a minute or two. Same thing goes for the next one, which is I think it's 2 pages, or it's one page front and back and one just the front of it. And this is Batman from the Dark Knight Returns fighting Wolverine, and they both beat each other down until Batman eventually is able to win. And then the last one easily just the weakest of them. It's Lobo going and taking down don't even know who this is. I'm looking at this. The logo looks, I don't know, it looks really weird. I don't know if that's a new design for a logo, but it looks like he's coming after, most likely Captain America. Or actually, I think I see this is supposed to be some kind of mixture between Lobo and Wolverine. I was really confused just for a minute looking at it, and I don't know, I didn't catch on to it the first time, but now I'm looking through it again. I was like, no, no, wait, this is just a combination between Lobo and Wolverine. So yeah, that's fun. Also, did another doing new Deadpool kills the Marvel Universe, which I just saw in this little thing. Well, I saw this earlier when I looked at it, but just wanted to mention that here. But yeah, honestly, just a really great comic. Well, this was mainly focused on the secondary stories in this because, well, Batman only had one and there was, well, like 4 or 5 other ones. I'm still really excited to see what they do on the other side of this from when DC publishes one in November and to see the stories that are done with that one. But yeah, honestly, just a lot of fun. They did such a great job with it. And honestly, I want to know what you think. Have you read this? Did you know about it? And have you read any of the other Marvel DC crossovers? Please let me know in the comments. And I'll see you in the next episode of Legends and Theories. Thank you for watching this episode of Legends and Theories. Please subscribe, like the video, share the video, leave a comment, check out the video on screen, and may the Force be with you.